Shalom! This is Pastor Philip and this is my 31st video. The 10 disadvantages in the Philippine mission. Because I'm a Philippine missionary, for me there's a lot of advantages, benefits, and a few disadvantages. The first time I came to the Philippines, there's some hardship I had. 1. Hot weather. The Philippines is a tropical country. There are only 2 seasons, a wet season and a dry season. There are no 4 seasons. The temperature reaches from 34 to 35 degrees Celsius, even going to 38 to 39 reaches to 40 degrees Celsius. Here in the Philippines, the hottest months are March, April, and May. This time, they have a long vacation between the first and second semester. Because my body is hotter than others, Philippine weather is very difficult for me. 2001, the first time I came to the Philippines as a missionary. When I arrived at the airport, I felt as if I was in a sauna. It's very hard for me, but now I've already adjusted. For the others, maybe this is a disadvantage or a negative thing. 2. Air pollution. Here, there are buses, jeepneys, and tricycles like a 3-wheel motorbike with an attached sidecar for transportation. Before, the air pollution here was really bad, but recently some people use electric tricycles and electric jeepneys, so air pollution is getting better. But still, some foreigners feel hard to breathe and they even feel some pain in their nose, so still air pollution is a problem here. 3. Mouse, cockroach, and lizard. Lizards are good because they remove the insects in the house. Maybe some women don't like lizards in the house, but it's better to have one. But cockroaches, the red and the bigger ones, are the big problem because it's big and they even fly. It's terrible.
Run.
4. Traffic in Metro Manila. EDSA is the main road here in Metro Manila. The most traffic time here is in the morning. It's like a parking lot, vehicles are not moving. Before, I just go to the church and go home. Go to the church and go home and so on. Since we have a Bible school in the province, it takes 3 hours to go there. When I visit Bible school and go back to Manila, it's already traffic time in the evening. We travel for 10 kilometers and it takes 3 hours, so my legs felt numb. Because we cannot extend the main road anymore, plus the number of cars are increasing, so traffic is still one of the problems here in the Philippines. 5. Slow system. Because Korea is very fast and here it is a little slow. That's why for Korean, it's very hard to endure and wait patiently. We have office worker in the main church. If I need to pay or buy something, there is a long waiting line of customers. So I sent my office worker and let them work for it so I can save my time to read the Bible, pray, and do the ministry. 6. Murder. Some Korean here were killed, but if something bad happens, surely there's a reason. Not everybody, but some people had a problem and they deceive other people because of money. Filipinos have a strong personality. They don't complain even if they have to. That's why some Koreans look down on the Filipinos. They deceive them and get money from them. But people here can hold a gun and take drugs. If they get angry, they want revenge on the people who deceive them. There are also some cases of murder where people hire a killer to kill their enemies. That's why we should be very careful. 7. Set up criminals. There's a case where the police visited a Bible school wherein the head is a Korean missionary. That Bible school is not just a church. It's quite a big lot and buildings. They want to check what's inside of that Bible school. The missionary was just praying inside the room. Others are explaining something while some other police hide drugs and guns somewhere in the Bible school. After a few days, the police came back. that police know where the hidden drugs and guns are. That missionary was put into jail. They asked 4 million pesos as a bail. That time they have ongoing construction, so they know that he has money. As a missionary, it's a very precious offering from sponsors from Korea and other nations, so he cannot spend that money for his safety. He didn't pay the penalty, so he stays in the jail for a long time. He really had a hard time. 8. Land. Foreigners cannot buy a parcel of land here in the Philippines. We can only buy an apartment or a condominium. Through a company or corporate name, we can buy legally. Our church is a government registered as a profit organization, so we bought a Bible school lot. As a foreigner, we cannot buy a piece of land, so it can be a negative thought in another way to have a lot or church. 9. Hard to persuade the unbelievers because it's a Catholic country. It's not totally a mission field because it's a Christian or Catholic country. Everybody knows Jesus Christ. If we share Jesus Christ, everybody would say, I know Jesus Christ. Others said, if they go to a non-Christian country, they feel that it's a mission field. Many people accept Jesus Christ and they have a lot of fruits. They really feel that's a true mission. Yes, I agree, but I don't like that kind of mission. I want to save and maximize my time to share the gospel, to save many people, and to bring many people to Jesus Christ. Others can feel that Philippine is the best situation for them because it's a Catholic base, so it's hard to share the gospel here. Many theories and arguments, so there's a spiritual battle here. 10. Many Korean missionaries. 5 to 10 years ago, the Korean missionaries was over 3,000. Officially, 2,000 has a missionary visa. The other 1,000 just stay here and share the gospel. So 3,000 together with their families, estimated it reached 10,000. It can be a good and a bad thing. Good thing we can share the gospel information. The bad thing is, Korean cannot cooperate easily. We cannot easily help each other. Unlike the American missionary style, if they want to go to the mission field or Bible school, they just join as one of the teachers or one of the staff. They come from different organizations, but they help each other. They can cooperate easily. But in the Korean case, if someone builds the Bible school, everyone wants to build a Bible school, even if they are lack of students or lack of funds. That's why so many of them close their Bible school. In the Korean case, it's not easy. It's not good for me because I have a lot of shortcomings, mistakes, and faults in my previous past years. When I go to a Korean grocery or restaurant and meet a Korean missionary, I'm not comfortable because they will see my shortcomings. When I was in my 20s, I wore an official slack so I looked like an old missionary. But I don't have money, so I cannot join the missionaries group because I cannot treat them to lunch or dinner. In my 30s, I have many daughter churches. They will be jealous, so they want to see my mistake and have wrong rumors. For me, it's a bad thing and a good thing. I share this story so that somebody preparing for the mission here in the Philippines will understand the culture and the situation, so they can prepare more effectively. This is my sharing for today. Thank you so much and God bless you.